Hello viewers, this is Wolf here with some more Monster Hunter collectible content, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Monster Hunter World Iceborne Stain Mascot Collection Vol.4 pack. Now this is the most recent Monster Hunter World Iceborne keychain pack, and quite possibly it might be the last one, since Capcom have already went on to making some Monster Hunter Rise related keychain packs recently, which I have ordered. They do look pretty cool, but the one thing I'm really interested in is if they're going to make a Volume 5 pack after this, just because there are some monsters from Iceborne that haven't gotten a keychain yet, such as Fatalis and some of the other variants. So it'll be interesting to see if that actually becomes a thing in the future, or if they're just going to go straight on to Monster Hunter Rise now. But anyways, with all that said, let's take a look at this pack. So of course this is going to be a pack of 10 keychains here, and if we just scan onto the side of the box, we can see what exactly we have here. So of course we're going to be getting a Nostra, a Bearoff, there's going to be a golden version of Namiel, we have Raging Brachydios finally, we have a black version of Rosalyn Nergigante, and then on this side, we have regular Rosalyn Nergigante, we finally have Safi'jiiva, we have a blue version of Velcanas, we have Stygian Zinogre finally, that's one I've been looking for a while, and then we have Pukei-pukei. So, just like the other keychain packs, I'm going to open these all up one by one, take a look at them, see what they look like in terms of quality, and then conclude the video. So as you can see just in here, this is of course our 10 pack in here. So let's get on to opening them. So I guess I'll start from the left side first. So let's see which one we get first. And I'm really hoping that I don't get any duplicates like I did in that one pack opening that I got before. I'm really looking for Sofijiva and Stygian Zinogre here. So, number 1. Alright, we got Rosalyn Nergigante, and this looks like it's the black bordered version, so let's take a look at this. Alright, so just taking a look at the Rosalyn Nergigante keychain here. This is looking very beautiful, very shiny. I'm actually not sure if this is the... Actually, I think this might be the regular version, because this is definitely more silver. But I do like the way that the silvers kind of blend well with the coloration on Nergigante's icon, just because of the dark grays here and then these kind of lighter grays up in here. They kind of go really nice with the shiny silver. Of course, we have the normal Rosalyn Nergigante icon there. Of course, all of these orange parts down here are translucent. So it is a very nice looking icon here. A pretty strong start to the first one, so I'll put that over there. So now on to number 2. So, number 2, we have Nostra. Now this is actually really cool because I've also kind of wanted a Nostra, because Nostra's icon I think looks pretty cool as well, especially with all that blue. So, pretty cool that I finally got this. So just taking a look at this. And yeah, this icon is looking really beautiful. I love the blend of colors here. I mentioned before that I really like how blue and silver combine together. Like, it's a very nice looking color combination, and here it just looks really beautiful, especially with these flaming yellows all around the sides here. Those flaming spots are translucent, so you can see that there is a little bit of a glow on the sides there, which is nice. You can even see on the back there's going to be some glow there on the back. But yeah, we got some nice, kind of like a khaki color just underneath Nostra's head here, looking very nice. Like the shape of Nostra's icon as well. The very different blues here. We got like a blue here, a dark blue here, some lighter blues around the crown, looking very nice. This is definitely a very beautiful looking icon. So I think so far this is my favorite one that I've unboxed out of the 2. So on to number 3. So number 3, we're going to be taking a look at... Oh yeah, we got Stygian Zinogre. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Alright. So, we have Stygian Zinogre. One of my favorite monsters in the series, my favorite version of Zinogre. I love the coloration on this with the nice whites, You don't really see too much black here, but there are some dark grays that you can notice right here in the main body sections and a little bit on the top of the head. And then these reds. These reds look so nice, especially on these translucent sections. You can just see how those reds glow right there, especially up in this corner. This looks really nice. This is really beautiful. Then we have these solid reds right around here and where the eyes are, just underneath the horn. So this is very beautiful. Very similar to the other Zinogre icon, but this is definitely my favorite one because of the coloration on this. So Lunastra is definitely going to get dethroned here. This is now my favorite one. So let's take a look at number 4. And we have Pukei-pukei. And this one's actually looking pretty cool. I wasn't expecting Pukei-pukei's icon to be this nice. But just taking a look at the icon here, the thing that definitely catches my eye the most about this icon, just as the camera focuses, I love the tongue. The tongue looks so good here because this entire section is translucent. You can just see that. Look at that. That just looks so good. So the whole tongue section completely illuminates once light hits it. And that's a very big, very noticeable section on this keychain. You can just see on the back here. And it seems like these parts here around, just around the eyes, these yellow parts are also translucent as well. So this is very beautiful. A very nice color combination with the reds, the oranges, and the yellows. And then this blue, this very, very deep blue, offsetting everything else here. We also have some more blues on the wingtips here, but I really love the way that this tongue looks. This looks really good for Pukei-pukei. So that's pretty nice for number 4. So on to number 5. So with the number 5 pack, we got Bearoff. So probably one of my least favorite monsters in the series, just because Bearoff, in my opinion, is just a very boring monster. There's not really anything too exciting about him. I'm just taking a look at his icon, just as the camera focuses. So, of course, typical Bearoff icon. There's a lot of browns here. Kind of like an orangey brown, I guess. That's pretty much the main color here. The thing that's kind of interesting is how these yellow sections, which form just underneath the jaw, and the under sections of the body here, are translucent, so there is going to be a little bit of illumination down there as well. We have some little particle effects here with, I guess these are supposed to be like mud particles or whatever, kind of like splashing around, which is interesting. Overall, it's an okay icon. I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but you know, it's not bad. I do like the shape of it though, how it's not like complete. There's kind of like a section here that you can go into, so that's kind of cool. So now, on to keychain number 6. So we're gonna get Raging Brachydios. This is actually one I've been waiting for a while as well, especially after getting Furious Rajang with one of my earlier pulls. So, just taking a look at Raging Brachydios here. I love the color combinations here, which look really good. There's a lot of yellows here, and I really like this, like right on the pounders, how we have these kind of sharp, jagged, like spiked sections on the pounder, which is supposed to give that effect of like it's kind of like flamey, I guess, on the pounder, which is really cool. We have some interesting green sections here right on the main body, and then also on this part here leading up to the tail. A very thin, translucent green here, which actually looks really nice. I like how it offsets the other colors. So of course we have like these dark, it's kind of like a black here, and we have yellow sections all around it here. So we have some translucent yellows and some solid yellows around the back here. So really interesting looking keychain for sure. Really nice to have Raging Brachydios, and of course his eye there is kind of like a red as well. So yeah, pretty nice looking keychain. Pretty happy to finally have a Raging Brachydios. Now on to the next one. So we're going to be taking a look at Nergigante, and this is the black bordered one. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Alright. So, here is the special Rosalyn Nergigante that comes with this pack. And this actually looks really cool. So, there is like a black border around it, but that black is very close in shade to the grays just underneath it. So it almost kind of gives this keychain a bit of like a very stealthy, dark look to it, which is kind of cool. It's a very unique look for Rosalyn Nergigante. The back of the keychain is that black color as well. It's very metallic-y black, which is cool. But yeah, that actually makes a lot of the colors on the front kind of pop a lot more. You also see the translucent little clear section here, or translucent clear. This kind of colorless section right on the center of the head, which is interesting. And I think these parts here are also translucent right there. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. Really different icon for Nergigante, so that's pretty cool. So I'll just put this right over here, right next to him. You can actually see just as I compare the two, just how these two look with the regular icon and the black focused one. So, let's jump on to the next icon. So we're going to be taking a look at Safi'jiiva. Alright, this is another one that I wanted. So I'm pretty happy to finally have a Safi'jiiva keychain. Safi'jiiva is one of my favorite siege monsters. So, just taking a look at this icon. This looks beautiful. It almost looks like a larger version of Rathalos, pretty much. Especially with the coloration here. Although this is a bit more of like an orangey, and it has some kind of tan colors for the membrane of the wing, which is interesting. And then some yellows, I mean not yellows, some blacks on the tips here, like right at the border of the keychain, which is interesting. The tail has those very sharp black spikes right on the end of them, which look really nice. And then, of course, Sofijiva's like undersection here, just underneath the jaw, we have a bit of like a cream color just under there, like a bit of a vanilla, which is interesting. And the yellow eye as well. More sharp blacks going up for the horns as well. So this is a very nice looking icon. There's not too much in terms of translucency. I guess mainly on the membrane of the wing, these parts here are kind of translucent. And it kind of looks like a stained glass painting when you take a look at it, which is kind of an interesting looking detail there. So that's Safi'jiiva. Pretty happy to have that. So now on to the next one. So we're going to take a look at... Oh, this is... Oh, Velcanas. This one looks really nice. I really love the blue border on this. This looks way better than my original Velcana icon, actually. Wow. Look at this. This looks incredible. Wow, that blue border looks so good with the white design of Velcana. And I think they redesigned some of the blue colors on Velcana's body here. It kind of gave it like a... You can actually see it kind of sparkles a little bit. It's almost like if the camera wants to focus here. It kind of gives like a bit of a sparkly gleam to it on the inner sides. It's kind of like a very dark but shiny blue on the intersections of that, which is actually pretty cool. Pretty interesting because, like, yeah, again, blue and white is a very nice looking color combination, and then on this, with Velcana's design, looks very nice. We still have those white, I guess, ice or snow crystals that are there to kind of form like a particle effect. But yeah, this blue border looks so nice. It looks so good with Velcana. So this one is one of my favorites in this pack, that's for sure. Alright, so now we're on to the last keychain. So with this, we're going to be taking a look at Gold Namiel. I don't know if they consider this arch-tempered or if this is just supposed to be a golden keychain. But just taking a look at this here, just as we focus, we have a nice cool gold version of Namiel here. If you guys remember when I did that one Elder Dragon keychain pack opening, this is a lot like those, where those all had golden borders. So this is actually pretty cool having it with Namiel, because I feel like a lot of the other colors blend nicely with this golden background, with these oranges and then these yellow triangular sections here all around it, and then the blues going really nice with the yellows and the golds here. And then you can also see the little water waves here a little bit better with the golden border. Different shades of blue. You can see a bright blue here and then a darker blue here, kind of going all throughout this with this very wavy design. Very nice looking icon for sure, and I think some of these blue sections might be a little bit... Oh, no, they're not translucent. It's just this bottom section. But yeah, this actually looks really nice. Alright, so that pretty much does it for this keychain pack opening. So this is essentially everything that comes with this pack here, if we just group everything together. So this is our keychain pack for Volume 4 of the Stain Mascot collection. A very good pack opening, in my opinion. I think this is probably in my opinion, one of the better ones. So I guess if I were to go on to what my top 3 are from this pack, let's see. Stygian Zinogre is definitely in that, for sure. There's no question that Velcana is in there as well. And the next one's a hard sell, because I do really like Safi'jiiva's and this gold Namiel. And Lunostra's looks really nice too. I think I might go with Lunostra. So these are my top 3 of this pack. Lunostra, Stygian Zinogre, and Velcana. 3 amazing looking keychains out of an already amazing looking pack. Of course, the originality of the Velcana one stands out a lot. With the white design of Velcana's icon normally. I love the coloration of Stygian Zinogre, and he's also one of my favorite monsters in the series. And then the thing that I really liked about Lunostra is, of course, the balance between the blues and the yellows, and these sharp, flamey orange sections, which are translucent. It actually sticks out quite a bit. So, yeah, these are my favorite. I'd also say that Coralphuket is also really good there, too, because of the tongue. Alright, so this is just a little comparison between my old Velcana keychain and the new one with the blue border. So, yeah, you can just see the difference here. There's definitely a lot more blue on Velcana's body on this. You can see with that kind of shiny, sparkly blue there. Here, this is definitely a lot more white. There wasn't so much blue here. But yeah, you can just see that there's so much detail on this one here. So much more color because of the blue border and the additional blues here. While this is kind of more silver, barely noticeable blues and mainly whites here, right? I still really like this icon, but I think this one, the blue version, just kind of blows that one out of the water. This one just looks really good. But yeah, that's pretty much the pack opening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's definitely going to be a lot more Monster Hunter collectible content coming in the future. I have a few more keychain packs, one with the weapon icons from Monster Hunter Rise, and a few other things to unbox, so I hope you guys stay tuned for that. But until then, I hope all you guys stay safe. I hope you guys have a good day or good night, depending on where you are, and I will see you all later.